It's like a family. And it's wonderful. It's just something that you just can't get other places.
The ladies of Team Number 6 have been playing at the Wakefield Bowlerdrome for more than a decade.
Yeah, we have 2 days of that.
When I first got in the league, I had no idea you were playing the points. I just thought it was for fun. Boy, did I learn fast.
A hub for both sport and social activity, the Bowlerdrome has been family-owned and operated since 1953.
I was just getting out of college, and I figured might as well take a chance in the business world. And that was 48 years ago.
Tom Giordano took over the business from his Uncle Sal in 1976.
Candlepin is unique because it's only a New England Canadian maritime game. It never extended south of Massachusetts.
Compared to traditional 10-pin bowling, most New Englanders know this game is played with a much smaller ball. Smaller pins that are shaped, well, like a candle, and not 2 but 3 chances to knock them down.
Candlepin is a great equalizer. 9-year-old can compete with a 70-year-old.
According to the International Candlepin Bowling Association, the first game was played in Worcester in 1880, and from there the sport's popularity slowly grew.
It was the social epicenter of the town. You can imagine 100 people bowling and then more spectators. The place was quite full.
In 1957, when the Bowlerdrome was destroyed by fire, everyone in the area rallied to rebuild it.
Masons, electricians, contractors all came together. It burnt down in May of '57. By September of '57, they were reopened.
After a busy stretch in the 70s and 80s, the popularity of the born-again Bowlerdrome and candlepin bowling itself began to decline.
Last man standing.
But after persevering through the pandemic, Giordano says he's starting to see interest increase.
So these are my candlepin rosary beads that I made many years ago.
We tried it, loved it. She said it's good for her. It improves her daily skills.
Husband and wife Stephen and Tracy Kaon just started bowling in 2022.
A number of years ago, I had a major car accident, and it helps my balance too.
Bowlers aren't the only visitors here either. Hollywood has come knocking more than once.
One night, I was behind the counter, and this gentleman walks in, and he asked me if he could take some pictures. I'm with Amazon.com, and George Clooney wants to film a movie starring Ben Affleck.
Set in the 1970s, the 2021 film The Tender Bar was filmed mostly in Massachusetts.
George Clooney was running through the Bowlerdrome, and he dragged me outside to ask me my opinion on a shot. That was pretty good.
After that came the Oscar-nominated Holdovers, starring Paul Giamatti.
You've done this before, have you? Well, not for years.
And Julia, starring Sarah Lancashire as Julia Child and David Hyde Pierce as her husband.
It's so iconic. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't changed. It has not changed.
When you're here doing something for 48 years and to still have some of those people still here, that's the beautiful thing. I'll go for 75 and see what happens.
Over in Cambridge, 4 generations of the same family have kept Central Square Florist flourishing for 95 years.
We're definitely one of the oldest businesses in Central Square.
Jackie Levine's great-great-uncle Morris Gamer opened the shop in 1929.
It was tiny. It was like a walk-in hallway. But business was very good.
In the 60s, Sandra Levine's husband Myron Sam Levine bought the shop from his Uncle Morris.
It was very, very busy. Hardly a minute during the day when people weren't buying flowers.
Eventually, Sam and Sandra's son David joined his parents in the family business.
Back in the 80s, I told my parents that we needed to have computers in the store, and they said absolutely not. Eventually, of course, they agreed to it. Kind of like how now with my daughters, I say no to things and they say yes, and eventually they get their way.
Now, David's daughters Jackie and Michelle are continuing the family tradition.
Okay, so let's start with the hydrangea. It was just like in my blood, like it was just something that was very normal to me.
Over nearly a century, this family has seen the business evolve from a small bucket shop where customers made their own arrangements to the introduction of the internet to its current, mostly delivery model.
With the way the internet is and how we have access to growers all over the world, we can carry flowers that we absolutely did not carry previously. Cleaner designs, sleeker, tighter.
Having my daughters come to the business, it's been very meaningful to me. I grew the business a lot from when I was with my parents, and then when they came into it, they've taken it to the next level.
A lot of pride, very happy that the business can continue and it gets more successful every year.
Jackie says it was pretty clear from the beginning that she would end up in the family business. In kindergarten, when she was asked what she wanted to be when she grew up, she drew a flower shop. And back to the Bolodrome, Tom and his wife got to step in front of the cameras for one of those Hollywood shoots. They both made brief cameos in The Holdovers. Up next, a hip spot hits 30.